16 years, and I'm also a physical therapist. I am not necessarily a business coach or really that savvy business wise, but I have a true passion for getting yoga teachers to be able to have a bigger impact in the world. And I just made this offering, this online course, as a total love letter to my yoga students, many of whom are becoming yoga teachers or become my students because they are yoga teachers. And yeah, I'll start by telling you a little bit about myself and what skills and what background I bring to this course. So I've been teaching yoga for 16 years. I have been a physical therapist for 7 years. I had some really powerful mentors, yoga mentors in my life growing up. My grandmother was a yoga teacher up until a few years ago. She's still alive. My high school English teacher was also a yoga teacher. She taught us yoga for PE credit, and I took it and loved it. I had a music teacher I was really close to growing up, and he also taught yoga and would let me come to his classes. I started teaching yoga in 2001, and I have been teaching Kripalu yoga, Vinyasa yoga, and all kinds of yoga. I took my 300-hour in YogaWorks style. And I injured my shoulder a few years later. I started seeing a physical therapist for my injured shoulder, and I thought, holy cow, that's what I want to do. So I already had a side gig or a main gig, and yoga was my side gig from 2001 to 2008-ish. I was working in the nonprofit sector, and I was working on climate change specifically, and that got really tiring. I felt like I was going to just hit my head against the wall for the next 40 years if I approached it that way from the policy perspective. It wasn't a good fit for me, and I have so much deep respect for people who work on climate policy as a living. Like, you guys are angels. I decided when I saw this physical therapist that was my calling, that would be the thing that would complement my yoga teaching. And throughout my career, I have taught anywhere from 3 to maybe 18 weekly yoga classes. I've taught at, I want to say hundreds, but it's definitely not hundreds, probably 15 different studios and a number of different gyms. And since I finished my doctorate in physical therapy, I've also been leading workshops, retreats, series classes, an online mentorship, and really stepped into a niche that I love. The online mentorships I run is called yogaanatomyacademy.com. It's for yogis and yoga teachers. And basically, I just have this really diverse set of experiences. I think that a lot of you guys can relate to either the side gig or the wanting something else to complement your yoga, or just that sense of curiosity about why I've persisted with yoga for so long when so many people have come and gone in the profession, and what I still get out of it. So this is, again, my love letter to each of you, and I hope that you find some gems within it.